I nominated Mr. Ben Axelrod for the Hall of Fame at Jerome High School. He's a 2007 graduate, which was the second graduating class of Dublin Jerome since we were a new building back when he attended school. Ben was an amazing student back then. He was in my video broadcast class and had a lot of creative ideas about shows and different performances, producing pieces, sports pieces, obviously, which is what led me into nominating him for this award. He was imaginative, he was creative, he was kind, he was funny, and to this day works in Cleveland. And I constantly get messages from my parents who live up in the Akron area that have seen him on TV in Cleveland doing some sports highlights. Ben has written a book about Urban Meyer, the coach, that actually sits on one of my shelves here in my classroom. Could not be prouder of the person he became, because he had a bright future ahead of him just by being a student at Dublin Jerome High School and following his passions. So congratulations to Ben. For people who are watching, he just became a dad of this sweet little boy, and is in a beautiful relationship with a young woman who I've not had the pleasure of meeting, but through social media, thankfully. I have still been a part of continuing to watch him grow and be such a successful person in our society. So Ben Axelrod, congratulations to you. Very proud to have been one who could nominate you as being an ever long standing member of the Dublin Jerome family.
So when I first found out I was being inducted into the Dublin Jerome Hall of Fame, my first reaction was that I'm not deserving of it. I look back at past members who have been inducted, everybody going in this year's class, teachers of mine, administrators, classmates of mine, friends of mine, and really what I've done in my career, I think, pales in comparison to most of them, if not all of them. But as I reflected on my time at Jerome and in my professional career, I think I'm a great example of somebody who took advantage of all that Jerome has to offer and Dublin City Schools has to offer. And for me, that started in Carrie McJunkin's broadcast and video class, which without a doubt was the highlight of my high school career for me. I learned so many skills in that class that I still use in my career today, and not just writing and editing and production skills, but people skills, communication skills, collaboration skills. McJ fostered such an incredible environment of creativity and collaboration, and just provided us with so much support. And that class really put me on a path to do what I'm doing today, and to help me find my passion and find what I want to do in my career, which to do that at such a young age, looking back, was really remarkable. So McJ, I can't thank you enough for all that you've done for me, for all that you continue to do for me, the impact you've had on my life and that you've had on my career. I'll never be able to put into words. So thank you so much. I'm really grateful for my time in your class, and for all that you and your class did for me. So I wanted to thank Patrick Murphy for putting this all together, especially under the circumstances of this past year. I want to congratulate all the other inductees in this year's class. Congratulations. I look forward to getting together with all of you at some point in the next year. I want to thank my family, my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, my wife, Tori, my son, Sonny, for always supporting me in my career. I want to thank my friends, especially Tim Hogan and Scott Darbyshire, who are two lifelong friends that I made at Jerome, and really, fostered those friendships in a lot of ways in broadcast and video. So thank you guys. And as somebody who was at Jerome when it opened in 2004, I always took a lot of pride in the school, and took a lot of pride in the opportunity to be a part of the school's history. So to be a part of that school's history now, and to be a small part of it is really, really cool for me. So thank you, and go Celts.